The problem is a lot of men tell you exactly who they are and what they want. They literally tell you verbatim, I don't want a relationship. I don't want a girlfriend. I'm not ready for a girlfriend. And then y'all complain he don't make you his girlfriend. He told you from day one he don't want you or anybody to be his girlfriend. Therefore, if you decide to stay, that is on you.
Yep.
You are putting yourself in that position. He told you who he was. Y'all would be delusional, making up your own thing, like in your head, like, oh, you know what, if I write it out, he gonna eventually see my worth and he gonna want to be with you. No, he's not. He's not gonna want to be with you. Like, because at the end of the day, if he wanted to, he would. Y'all are your own worst enemy. Like, y'all be yourself. If he's not gonna get right, he can get left. Those are your options. Either deal with it and stop complaining, or leave him alone.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing is when these dudes are telling these chicks that they don't want a girlfriend, I mean, you've probably done it yourself. I've done it myself, right? When you're telling somebody you don't want to be, you know, you're not looking for a relationship, I don't want a girlfriend right now. I mean, that's not necessarily true, because if the right chick came along, don't tell me that you wouldn't jump in a relationship with her and make her your girlfriend or even wife her up, right? You would, right? It's just that when you give this, you know, when you give this speech to these chicks and tell them like I'm not ready, just say I'm too young or whatever. Really, the reason why you're telling them that is because you're just not that attracted to them, right? That's all it is. You feel like you can do better, right? Obviously, right? That's the only reason why you would not jump into a relationship with somebody or, you know, marry them, is because you know that you can do better. And she said, I mean, these women are her own worst, their own worst enemy, because they don't want to be honest with themselves. Like, hey, maybe this guy's a bit out of my league. Maybe I need to lower my standards a bit. No. Malarkey. You don't tell women the truth. No, you can't. Yeah, you know, on a side note, it always trips me out when I see these white chicks try to talk like they're from the hood. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if this chick grew up in a suburb. All right, let's go.
When he says that you deserve someone better, sis, run. That just means that he's not willing to put in the effort to become someone better.
Here we go again with the cognitive dissonance these women like to just kind of bubble themselves into, so that they don't have to face reality. They don't have to deal with the truth, which is the dude's just not interested in you. Okay, this is, you gotta love how these women just, I mean, the guy is point blank trying to let her down easy, right? When he says, you deserve someone better, right? You deserve someone who's better for you. He's trying to let her down easy, and she just can't even take that as at face value. She has to like read into it, like most of these women. She's saying he's just means he's not willing to put in the effort to be a better. No, yeah, he's not willing to put in the effort because he's not attracted to you enough to put in that effort, right? Because for us guys, we only put in we put in the same amount of effort as the level of attraction we have for the girl, right? So if we have like a 50% attraction for a woman, we're only going to put in 50%, right? I mean, we're going to do the bare minimum. If we have, say an 80% attraction for a woman, where it's like through the roof, believe me, we're going to put in 80%. It's as simple as that. So if we're not putting in the effort, it's because we're just not that attracted, right? Might be a little attracted, and enough to, kind of like, could I get physical with this chick, and can I see myself doing that? All right. But can I see myself marrying her? No. Why? Because I know I can do better, right? That's how you think as a dude. So you gotta love how these chicks just try to conflate it with you just not putting an effort. No, we're just not that attracted.
Listen to this if you want Married at First Sight tea. I got sent a podcast this morning by multiple people which reveals that a guy that I was dating very briefly and unfortunately, because we've all seen the show. I mean, I didn't watch the show, but I get sent the TikToks and stuff. It's embarrassing to admit that I even dated this excuse of a human. But turns
You are the
out
company
he
you
was
keep.
cheating on me for 4 weeks with a girl that was his friend. I'm sorry, but I'm so sick of men who sleep around and then keep these women that are vulnerable as orbiters for their own ego.
That's a huge self-rejection there, lady, because what she said is exactly what women like herself do on a daily basis to all those poor souls that are stuck in her friend zone. Right? These women do this to no end. And you know what? I don't see all of these betas on TikTok doing their TikTok complaining about it. Right? Really, I don't. As much as I despise simps, I despise blue pill betas. Right? I despise these male feminists. When they're getting their asses handed to them in the real world, they are not getting on their social media and bitching about it. It's only these chicks. And it's usually like these chicks who can easily get other dudes. These chicks that, again, they have silos of simps sitting in their friend zone waiting to marry them off. Thousands of dudes in their friend zone waiting to marry them off. But they're so entitled that, I mean, it happens to them once. Like one Chad cheats on them and, oh my God, stop the presses. Oh my gosh, we gotta stop the world. I got cheated on. This happens to dudes every second of the day, right? Guys who are, basically good guys, sadly, right? Basically dudes who are good guys. When it happens to women, it's usually, I don't want to say always, but many times it's because she's not really that, she's just not somebody you would want to settle down with, put it nicely. However, what she just said is a massive self-rejection, guys. Yeah, that is just so ridiculous that she's like, oh, they just keep women around as orbiters. That is a pickup term, by the way. So she must have been either watching the 33 Secrets or, some old school Neil Strauss or Mystery Method or RFD or something. But that is a pickup term, orbiter, right? Because usually women have thousands of these orbiters in their lives, right? Again, sitting in their friend zones, these silos of simps, as I like to call them. They have these orbiters in their lives, and they keep them around to pump their own ego. This is why a woman will just, even a beautiful woman, will just give her number away like that, right? She doesn't care. I mean, it's so easy to get numbers, right? Which was funny because I was watching this. This was back in the day. It was like one of the premier figures in the red pill community, so to speak. Like he's bashed me a few times. But he's like a premier figure. I'm not going to mention him by name. I'm not going to give him any platform. But I remember him and his cast of, they used to do this podcast, and it was like him and all these other supposedly top red pill guys that have also bashed me. So these guys were talking about how, yeah, man, we're red pill, man. Anybody telling you that you can just go up to a beautiful woman and get a beautiful woman's number in under 6 minutes is lying their ass off. It's like, wow, dude. They just expose themselves as complete simps who've never done cold approach. Because you can get a beautiful woman's number, a drop dead 10. I've trained guys who are newbies to do it, and they're able to get it in 10 seconds or less. I mean, you could literally walk up to a beautiful woman. I mean, it's not going to happen all the time. Don't be like, oh, yeah, I got rejected. It does. I mean, you have to have a bit of skill, a bit of charisma, a bit of social acuity to pull this off. This is why you got to get in 7 months of mastery. I'll teach you how to do this stuff. I'm one of the best pickup artists in the world. Been out there over 3 decades now. Still doing it. Still making things happen. Still taking students out. Still getting them success. Plenty of my students have gotten married, had kids because of my programs. I get thank you letters from all across the world every single day. So believe me, my stuff works. And let me tell you, as a professional pickup artist, you can get beautiful women's numbers all day long if you wanted to. Will those numbers go anywhere? Most of the time, no, right? That's the rub. It's like women will give their number out like candy, right? They will just give it out like candy. And the reason they do that, getting back to her point, the reason they will do that is because it feeds their ego. When guys are texting them all day, guys are messaging them, guys want them, it feeds their ego. This is why I'm calling her out for her self-projection, which many of these women do these days. They completely self-project what they do and accuse others of doing what they do, right? This is just a very basic narcissistic trait that a lot of these women have today. So, when she's talking about orbiters, like to build his ego, he wants to have all these women. No, the only reason why guys will date multiple women is because they're just not ready to settle down. They don't know what they're looking for. A lot of times too, they even feel kind of bad about it because many times they're lying to somebody, like lying to all of the women they're dating, because you can't be honest with these women because they'll flip out on you. So a lot of times they have to lie, right? And they do feel bad about it, right? I've been there, and yeah, I don't like doing it, but it's like at the time, when I was younger, I didn't know what I wanted, so I was like, it's a selfish thing to do, but you do feel bad about it. For these women, they do not feel bad whatsoever, and many of these women are talking to multiple guys, and even if they are in a relationship with one guy, many of them still have social media, right? Many of them they're getting plenty of DMs from all these random dudes trying to get with them. So, Lord, let's let her finish.
Like, that's not a friend. That's not a friend. And he was actually dating and sleeping with her while with me. I literally only just found that out via listening to a podcast.
So she was dating a podcaster, probably some dude with some social status. So that's on her. And here we go again, guys. The number one red flag of these damaged women these days. Here we go, right here. See this? Do you see it? I'm circling it. These big-ass, fake-ass lip filler, duck lip looking things. I mean, these basketball lips over here. It's such a turnoff. These chicks, do they ever actually look in the mirror and go, wow, I look kind of stupid? It just makes them look like they're in a special ed class, right? No offense to anybody who's ever been in special ed, but it does make them look like they have some sort of like retardation or something like that. It doesn't surprise me whenever we hear some modern woman going off on one of these rants. They have the duck lips. They got the duck lips. But as always, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you'd like to add, anything you'd like to share, please drop them in the comments below. Do that now. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well. Also, hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube, and especially whenever I live stream. A lot of you guys complain like, oh, I missed the live stream. Why didn't you tell me? It's like, dude, you gotta hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified like that anytime I live stream, right? So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And for you guys who want to support all of my incredible work I am sharing with you guys, my incredible coaching lessons I'm teaching you guys, all this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill, diamond pill content that I'm sharing with you guys, the best way to support me, best way to show you love me is to jump in my monthly online coaching program, 7 months to mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students out there are cold approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making things happen every single week, no matter what is going on in the world, no matter what new presidential administration is taking over, no matter what new virus is taking over, doesn't matter. We are out there making things happen and living our lives to the absolute fullest and just meeting the best looking women on the planet. I want you to join us. I want you to become one of us. I want you to learn this stuff. And right now, the first month is only $1, right? Still only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it. And this is the absolute best way to support my work. So All you need to do to get signed up is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.